cloud service. And what this thing does is it lets you identify the complete cost to serve, allocating balances you have in General Ledger for recycling, waste, a whole bunch of other things that may be allocated into your product costs. You can do simulations with maybe if I got a discount on a particular component, what would that mean for my overall margins? So you can make decisions about negotiating in a more informed way. You can compare how your costs are structured in different product lines, maybe make the same product in 2 different countries. You want to understand where the costs are different. And you can actually do forecasting with this. You can project how your costs are likely to evolve in the future as trends continue. So a lot of work we've done, and that's a SaaS application, but it's integrated out of the box with eBusiness Suite. So it's a good example of how you can add value from SaaS, but on eBusiness Suite. You don't have to buy any hardware to set that up, because that's part of the SaaS delivery. Another one is adaptive intelligent apps for manufacturing. Idea here, this is an example of analytics and big data, artificial intelligence concepts. So here the idea is you can discover patterns that span the data you store in eBusiness Suite and maybe machine readings to figure out obscure relationships that could help you identify quality and yield problems that you're having. So we ship out of the box a set of key metrics like quality metrics, yield, cost, cycle time, and some influencing factors that would be standard in any manufacturing environment. You know, where did the materials come from, what was the process followed, and so forth. And then you can load data from historical data about your machine performance and the data that's already in EBS into what we call a data lake, basically a big data repository, and from that you will draw inferences. Like most of your quality of problem occurred when a certain operator was using a certain machine and the parts that were being worked on came from a certain supplier and the machine was vibrating or the oven was overheating or something like that. I mean, it could be obscure relationships that would be hard to bring together otherwise without all of that. If you find a pattern, you can also use this genealogy viewer to say what else did we build where that pattern was present? And then from there, identify whether things that should be pulled out of shipping or things that should be proactively serviced or recalled. There are a number of scenarios that make sense to run EBS along with our SaaS applications. This is kind of a list of these. You'll, of course, get a copy of this presentation. You can look through that to get ideas of things that are sort of safe and sane to do with EBS coexistence with SaaS. Final topic is really around replatforming your EBS onto our cloud infrastructure. So this, as I mentioned, this is not about transforming to our cloud product line. This one is about taking the EBS you already have with its customization